This is how I took my client to this, from this, all in a minute and a half. Kidding, it actually took me several hours, but I'm going to show you in a minute and a half. So my rule with brunettes is less is quite literally always more. Unless we're talking about low lighting, then more is always more. And the before might look a little crazy, but it's actually a grown out red that we did. And it was stunning, and it was beautiful, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And that is just the reality of what's under red hair. Anyways, if you caught that I was using 2 different size foils, really, there's no rhyme or reason for that. I just started foiling with the really big ones and realized that I actually did not need foils that big. One of the biggest problems people have with brunettes is that their brain is just wired to lift the hair all the way to a level 10, and that is absolutely the last thing you want to do with a brunette. If you lift the hair all the way to a level 10, you lift past all the warmth, and you're inevitably just going to have to put it back in. And my little arrows are just showing you that the way that I highlighted built a really nice lived-in canvas. When you keep it higher at the front, it inevitably pulls the blonde forward and pushes the depth to the back. This makes sure it's intentional at every step of the grow out. And then the next step, if you follow me, you know, free-handed lowlights on wet hair. This is one of my favorite ways to do lowlights because it is so quick and it blends perfectly every single time. And you can kind of see, but I'm leaving about a 1-inch gap between her front hairline and where I'm putting the low. That is just to make sure all the brightness stays at the front. Honestly, I can't remember the ratio that I used for this, but I know it was a decent amount of 4/4. Sorry, I know that's really not helpful, but I think the tone is beautiful. It's stunning. It's gorgeous, and I'm literally obsessed with it. Anyways, let me know what you think. Love you. Bye.